Hello there and welcome back. With this video I am going to start introducing you with styles in Figma. So styles allows you to define a set of properties or attributes of an object. You can create styles for colors, text, effects, layout grids, and reuse them across your design. Now, in this video specifically, I'm going to focus on color styles. And also, styles can be treated as a local or as a part of a library as well. So, first let me just here create one simple shape, for example, a rectangle, right? So, for this rectangle, I'm going to choose some specific color from this fill section, right? So let's choose maybe this red color. Now, we can create styles in color just by pressing this style picker icon, right? So whenever we press this icon, then a new window here will appear, and in this window we can see some of the color styles that are available for my specific theme library. So those colors comes by default with a Figma, and as you can see with this actual default color style, we can just use one of those predefined colors, and we can apply them quite easily to each and every selected object on our canvas, right? So it's quite convenient, and with color styles we don't have to go to this actual fill section and copy and paste that color all over again. We can just create our color style and reuse those colors through our project. Now, once you apply the color or the color style to one of those objects, then you will see here a new kind of view, right? So when you hover over on this color, you will see the actual name of that color within the style color. And if I click here, I will not be able to manually now select the new color. Instead, this old color styles window will appear, where I can just select the colors that are available only within this color styles panel, right? Now, if I want to choose some manual color other than those that we have in our color styles, then we need to click this button, Detach Style, right? So now when I press that, then we are going to see this regular view where we can choose basically each and every color in this color picker, right? So there we go, that's how it works. And now let's try to create our own color style, right? So I'm going to choose this red color. Let's open up this color style picker. Let's click this little create style button. Also, here we have two different views, right? So we can show our color styles as a list or as a grid, right? So at this point we see those styles as a list, and now we can change that back to grid. Okay, so now let's click here this little plus button, create style, to create our own style. So we can name this color however we want. For example, I'm going to name this color, for example, a red. Click create style. And now, as you can see, we can of course click somewhere else on the blank canvas, and if we escape the selection just by pressing somewhere else on the canvas, or if we press escape button, then we will see here in this default design panel that now we have our own color style. Also, if we try to create here, for example, some new element, and when we press this style picker color, then now here the new color will appear, right? So now we have our own color style, which we can reuse across our application. However, now you may have noticed one difference. So down below we can actually see the name of one of those color groups, and here we don't see that. Well, how is that possible? Let me show you. So I'm going to now right click on this actual color, and I'm going to press edit style. So here I'm going to show you one quite useful naming convention that is available within a Figma. So here, if I type, for example, primary or any other text that you want, and I add this slash symbol, then that will mean that each and every color after this slash symbol will represent the actual color name, and the text before this slash symbol will represent the color group, right? So now if I press enter, then you will see that now we were basically able to update our actual colors in our color style. As you can see, now we can see this primary text above our red color. What we can do, we can also now, for example, add some blue color to our actual color style, for example this one. Now let's click this little plus button, or sorry, this style picker icon, and then this plus icon. So now let's also add the same primary text as before, only this time we can name this color to say blue. So click create style, and you will see now immediately, let me just here create, for example, one more rectangle. So whenever we open up this text or a style picker icon, you will see that now both of those colors will be under the same primary name or group, right? So now with that name convention, we were able to place our two different colors in the same color group. We can also, of course, press escape and just click somewhere else on the canvas to see this actual panel on the right side. So now as you can see, we have two different colors within our first primary color group. And from here, of course, what we can do, we can also nest different kind of groups within color groups. And here now in this design panel, we can right click, and then we will see here two different options, like the add new folder, or we can even delete all those colors. As you can see, we can delete the whole group, or we can delete one of those colors by just right clicking on each one of those colors. We can also edit the style and change the color. So if I press here edit style, then we're going to see this actual window where we can type the new name of our color, and we can also change the actual color code, right? So that's what we can do from here. And now what we can do, we can, for example, click somewhere else on our actual group, and I can click here add a new folder, and I can now name this folder maybe light and press enter. And now actually our light folder will be the parent folder of this actual primary folder. So now I'm going to press Ctrl Z to undo that, and now I'm going to click here on our red color, add new folder, and then here if I type the new name, for example light, then you will see that now what we're going to do, we're going to basically store that color inside that folder, right? We can of course remove that. We can just drag that color out of this folder. There you go, and that folder will disappear. So that's how we can create different kind of styles within our actual Figma. What we can do, we can also just use this styles picker, and from here we can just write, for example, primary, and then a light, and then the actual color. So let's click create style. So this is actually a gray color, but nevertheless, we can now just detach this style. We can open up this style picker, and you will see that now under this primary folder, we have a new folder, a light, and inside that light folder, we have this gray color, right? I can just rename this to say gray, press enter, there you go. And now we can see that within this primary folder, we have a new folder, light, and inside that light folder, we have this gray color. So it's pretty much convenient to have all those color styles within your project, because that way you can just select this color picker style, and you can just select one of those colors from here, whichever you want, or you can even detach one of those colors and add a custom code as well, so it's up to you. Anyhow, as I already mentioned before, there are two different types of color styles, or styles in general, so local and the library. In this case, we have created the local color styles, and they are available only within our actual current file. However, if you want to publish this actual color style so you can access that throughout your actual theme library or any other project within your Figma, then you can just click this little library icon, theme library, and you can publish this actual color style. You can select what kind of colors you want to publish, and then you can publish those colors to your actual theme library that can be accessed everywhere. And that's basically everything I wanted to share with you about color styles in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And for this video, that will be all.